Get out.
You ready to order something, honey?
I ain't sure.
Well, we ain't a charity, mister.
Yeah, give me a few minutes, okay?
Really?
You better believe it.
$25?
Yeah, I could have made the fucking thing
Okay,
myself.
Benny. Joe, over.
What the
Got
fuck's
the
all
gun,
the
Joe?
ruckus,
Come
boss?
on. Get down, Joe.
I swear I can see something moving in there. Can't see jack shit. I swear.
Shoot the glass out, you guys.
Killing's a funny thing, kid. Can be the easiest of things and can also be the hardest. If you think of your target as a father, brother, a son, even for a second, you're a dead man. I was no stranger to guns, even in the early days. I've been to war seeing guys die right in front of me by my own hand. For me, shooting and dropping a guy is...
When I reached the junkyard, more Weasel Walt's redneck goons were waiting for me. I just couldn't fucking understand why someone wanted me dead so badly. Lägger grande eller det här va?
Oh.
På den längst där. So much for redneck cunning.
When I reached the gun...
Oops.
I didn't found.
Helt jävla.
Fine.
Get that one.
Walt and his boys are no good thieves and liars. You go give them what they deserve, son.
Whoever had sent these guys to look after me wasn't taking any chances. Seemed like half of fucking New York's wise guys had turned out just to see I didn't make it through the day alive.
Put it on your gravestone, Frank. Hey, you there!
De får vänta på att de tränar skjuter och bränner sig.
So, at last, I reached the swamp. I just had to find...
Då har vi med oss...
Well, like a lot of guys back then, I'd signed up for the war, but I wasn't no patriot. I had different reasons. Things hadn't been going so well that day, and I'd been separated from the rest of my platoon. I was trying to catch up to them, but those fucking rat tunnels were crawling with Charlie. Ever tell you my brother Petey had been in Nam? Oh, yeah. He'd been the heroic type. True patriot. Yeah, he signed up as soon as he got the chance. Me, I wasn't in any such fucking hurry. And then one day I come home to find my mother in tears. She was shaking all over, holding a picture of Petey. Patriotism had gotten him killed. Nah, I wasn't a patriot. I was there purely for revenge. When I eventually caught up with the platoon, they'd taken heavy losses and were coming under some pretty heavy fire.
Hey! Keep your ass! Use the grenades! Watch out for them needed a grid out for Bravo 2.
Pero... Tapos niya. Kasi får de over fjellet. Oh shit.
Ja.
Hey, wait up, man! I'm right behind you!
When I reached the village, the Viet Cong were dug in pretty tight.
Typisk var flaks.
Huey was on its way, but we knew there was no way it was going to land in the middle of all that fucking crossfire. No way. Now, if we wanted out of there, we were going to have to clear the area hut by hut.
Hver gang jeg handler med adaptur.
So like a...
Even now in heaven there were angels carrying...
Viking, slutt altså jævla uflaks da.
Takk for deg selv.
Akkurat det er fint vær og sol, jeg ser det.
Jeg har et problembakke her.
Det er bare å ta til hele tiden.
Where you going, you're not coming back from.
Det hagler, eller?
Det hagler. Jeg prøvde på bue.
won't believe until I give me a kiss from the
Ouch, Benny.
Skills.
Noted it before, Benny. Doris ain't easy. Now sit the fuck
Men han
down
var
and get out.
shitload av før, vet du.
You ready to order something, honey?
I know.
I ain't sure.
Well, we ain't a charity, mister.
Yeah, give me a few minutes, okay?
Ikke derfor vi må ha det, men på grunn av det at når vi skal til Arctic, så må vi egentlig ha Arctic gear, så vi må bytte gear mot.
Kind of money.
Damn right, Jacob.
Okay. Joe!
What the fuck's
Got
all
the
the
gun,
ruckus,
Joe?
boss?
Come on. Get down, Joe!
Det var 200.
Killing's a funny thing, kid. It can be the easiest of things and can also be the hardest. If you think of your target as a father, a brother, a son, even for a second, then you're a dead man. I was no stranger to guns even in the early days. I've been to war, seen guys die.
When
right
I
in
reached the
front of me by
junkyard,
my own
more
hand.
Weasel Walt's redneck goons were waiting for me.
Shooting and dropping
I
guys.
just couldn't fucking understand why
Easy as
someone wanted me
breathing.
dead so badly.
Han har fått med også en Tusker Kid, han.
En. Ja, bare 4 eller noe.
Ja, så er jeg med meg igjen nå.
Jeg har 3 med meg.
So much for redneck cunning.
Italian dog.
Inventory full fikk jeg. Men jeg prøvde å plukke opp hele 5 mennene.
Ja, det er fordi du må ta ut flammekasteren din og legge den i bilen.
Aha.
Og den går på G-spoten.
Hi. Wald and his boys are no good thieves and liars. You go give them what they deserve.
Whoever had sent these guys to look after me wasn't taking any chances. Seemed like half of fucking New York's wise guys had turned out just to see I didn't make it through the
Done,
day
yeah,
alive.
I'll put it on your gravestone, prick. Hey, you there!
Å faen, det er som om jeg lommer litt.
Ok? Det har jeg.
So,
Det er derfor jeg rigga, det var derfor jeg rigga.
well, like a lot of guys back then, I'd signed up for the war, but I wasn't no patriot. I had different reasons. Things hadn't been going so well that day, and I'd been separated from the rest of my platoon. And I was trying to catch up to them, but those fucking rat tunnels were crawling with Charlie.
4.
Ever tell you my brother Petey had been in Nam? Oh, yeah. He'd been the heroic type. True patriot. Yeah, he signed up as soon as he got the chance. Me, I wasn't in any such fucking hurry. And then one day I come home to find my mother in tears. She was shaking all over, holding a picture of Petey. Patriotism had gotten him killed. Nah, I wasn't a patriot. I was there purely for revenge. When I eventually caught up with the platoon, they'd taken heavy losses and were coming under some pretty heavy fire.
Hey! Keep your head! Use the grenade! Take out the grenade! Watch out for this guy! Ground support needed at grid Alpha Bravo!
When I reached the village, the Viet Cong were dug in pretty tight. Huey was on its way, but we knew there was no way it was going to land in the middle of all that fucking crossfire. No way. Now, if we wanted out of there, we were going to have to clear the area hut by hut.
Tack.
You ever tried running when you're waist deep in leech-infested mud? It's fucking impossible. Tell you, when the bullets start flying, you're a sitting duck. Stay down, you red son of a bitch. To make matters worse, this whole fucking swamp was home to some pretty ugly gators.
Böfflorna där.
Ja. Run.
Shit, I hope this thing's already. Ain't gonna let me pass, are you?
Come on, I got you. Ja. You know.
Ja.
Ah, jag bränner. Jag var till att få ut stiga så att du fick skjuta. Ja.
Det är ont, 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 det är ont.
By the time I...
Det er slutt å brenne nå.
Her aktı.
Oh, what the fuck does this guy want? Holy fuck, can't you give a guy a break?
Vi setter bålet her. Kom.
I couldn't believe the truck was right there in front of me, but this fucking chopper had me pinned down tight.
Kom. Nå må vi legge oss.
What I couldn't figure out back then was just who the hell had gone to all this trouble? I mean, just why the fuck would someone want to kill nobody like me?
Ja, vi har et problem med hvordan skal vi få den. Den blir sånn.
Ja, men det da. Lagre nå.
So
You are surrounded! Come on with your hands up!
the Fed snipers had taken up these high positions around the yard, and they were just too fucking far away for the shotgun to be of any use. Best I could hope for was to keep out of their sights and get to the gates in one piece. Need to keep ducking and diving, Joey. So far, so good.
Faen, da var det for den der, da.
Jeg har alltid bøffaloen min.
Okay.
Thing is, this wasn't exactly a normal Fed operation. The guys on the ground.
Jeg har hele bøffaloen min i ene
Nei, du.
hånden.
Jævla
At the
styrke.
time, I figured the Feds had been using railroads just to get to us. I guess they figured there was no
Vent, faen
point in
ikke hvor
all
den
that
var,
lying when
så
they could
det
just
er jo sauen i isen.
Well, they weren't going to kill this fucking bird, I can tell you that.
Hold fire! Ground! Go, go, go!
At the gates.
Men faen, det er en fucking solar bear. Faen, altså.
Snipers, hold fire! Ground! Go, go, go!
And then eggs turned up.
Bjørn ligger rett ved meg.
Bare på tørt på eilen. Alle drit.
How they found out where the goal was, I don't really know, but I'm guessing they must have been tailing me for some time now.
Here's a fucking... Bury this fuck!
Da kan jeg løpe.
You know, I recognize some of the guys this morning. Used to work for Phil. Guess they had a change of heart. Stupid. Joey,
Vi måtte få laget noe mat. Jeg får rett i.
Jeg holder på å lage mat her. På grillen.
place was.
Hey, Tom, I'm gonna check what paper.
These guys were covering each other's backs. If I hadn't been extra careful that day, I'd have been sent back to Philly in a body bag.
También, pues vas a emigrar.
As it turned out, they made it easy for me. So much for the old man's security. There were more of the old man's goons up on the balconies, but they were just as fucking stupid as the ones before. There was no fucking way I'd gotten that far without someone realizing what was going on, so the way I think... There was no fucking way I'd gotten that far without someone realizing what was going on, so the way I figured it, sneaking around shit ended right there. It was time for some good old-fashioned violence.
Oh, good fighter.
In truth, the Skybridge should have been a fucking bloodbath. If they were going to stop me anywhere, it should have been there, but, you know, a few hapless grunts were the only ones there to greet me. That was where the old man made his biggest mistake. That and trust in Philly, of course.
Trick!
Ja, kein Firebreak bara.
Here's the fucker!
I gotta admit, I was expecting more trouble than this, but I guess that the old man had pulled back most of his guys closer to the office to protect his skinny white ass. The old Don's office was just off one of the walkways above. I knew this is where he was going to make his last stand. This was where his guys would be waiting for me. feds had themselves up on the first floor of the building overlooking Philly's place in Little Italy, room 106. And the hookers, they were just helping the feds get through those long stakeouts away from the bureau.
Oh, man. I just had that girl over in 101. Who the hell?
I told you before I thought the feds were using the Corellis to get to us. Well, it wasn't that way at all. I found out later that the Corellis were the ones in the driver's seat.
And then the shit really hit the fan. The door out of the room had been fucking locked, and the only way out of there was up to the rooftops.
Fucking dead.
At the time, I wasn't sure which would be worse, getting caught by the feds, having to tell Philly that his message had been a little louder than he wanted it to be.
Straight to hell, asshole.
Come on, Joe, keep calm. Get across the rooftops into the next building.
Noen som er ute og jakter, ja. Noen som er ute og jakter, ja.
Nei, jeg var ute og... Jeg var ute og hentet Piper. Da møtte jeg på en bjørn.
Bad guys ain't gonna go anytime soon. Philly found out later that a deal had gone down between some bent feds and the Corelli family. The feds were on the take, and the Corellis were the ones doing the paying.
It was time to get off the roof. Feds were all over the place, and if I didn't give them the slip soon, I was gonna run out of whatever luck I had left.
Vänta lite, Ovid. Gå lite sida. Tack. Jag tror det är silika.
Fuckers out, then it's out of here, Joey.
Oh.
Well, it was clearly time to get the fuck out of there. Jade was obviously not willing to negotiate, and we hadn't exactly turned up expecting a war. When Jade's father, Chung Lee, had run things, he'd always toed the line. He always paid his dues. He didn't have any interest in making enemies out of the family. But Jade, now, she was a different fucking prospect altogether. Oh, she had big plans for the tribe and had no problem telling us exactly when we weren't welcome. There was no way I was getting out of there while Jade's guys were still crawling all over. Jade was an American, born and bred. Time to go away. She had as much right to this turf as we did. It's not too often I found myself on the wrong side of a big problem. Just for that day, I was willing to make an exception.
En søskenår,
Fuck, these bastards are relentless.
See? This is what happens when you fuck with us.
And then after I
Men is at man egentlig ikke skulle.
Fuck.
Tommy and me went way back. He started with Philly's crew about the same time I did.
Han er lukka med nå.
I had the money to pay off Philly's contact. Tommy had bat in an eyelid. Tommy was a good guy.
Er du lukka med nå?
He's like those
Hva
bent
er
feds
lukket
before,
med
and these guys were all.
Ja.
Ja.
Nå sprengte akkurat hele trefarmen min på Minecraft, så nå må jeg fikse den da.
Hvorfor ga du det?
Nei, det var spillet mitt som krasja da, og så ble det jo fort sånn.
Er ikke det dumt da?
Jo, det er jo litt dumt. Det er jævlig egentlig, det er litt kjipt.
Er ikke det fyrtårnet?
Jo, det er fyrtårnet, men fyrtårnet er ikke sprengt, det er bare noe sånne ting. Oi, hella fishy. Nei, nå må jeg fikse den da. Jeg krasja, så det, ja. Nei, men hva skjer i denne kålen her da?
Hva tror du? Hva tror du?
Ja, faen, det var det da.
Hva tror du gjør i denne kålen her?
Det sier jo seg selv, egentlig.
Kålen har noe sånn navn og hva det driver med.
Ja. Hva faen var greia med ringetonen på kåler?
Vet du faen, jeg vet.
Den var jævlig rolig.
Det er ikke mitt kål. Det er vikingsitt.
Ja, så ringt eller da.
Hvis ikke det er en ny ringetone nå i jula da.
Ja, faen, det var det da. Det var jævlig rolig i hvert fall. Men, faen. Jeg satt og vurderte meg skulle, men jeg blåste akkurat nesten på julegave til kjæringa, så det...
Du lærer ikke.
We managed to collect more than 60 grand that night.
Jeg vet ikke om jeg har råd til gaves lenger.
Down a little left over for the guys and me.
Nei, men vi kan da
Pity Tommy never got
kjøpe.
to
Det er jo
see
så
so much
mye
of
med
the
oss.
time, but it wasn't the time to mourn just yet.
Ja, altså, nå vet ikke jeg om det er... Jeg vet ikke om det er et spill for meg engang.
Det spillet er jo 30 kroner. Eller spillet, da, selve spillet.
Ja, det så jeg. Jeg må vel ha noe
Nei.
Det er en DLC som heter Styx.
Ja, jeg kan prøve, men jeg må ha en DLC.
Ja, det er så.
Bare gi meg 1000.
Jeg er tom for shotgun ammo.
Jeg er tom for alt. Er det en god nyhet? Jeg har piler.
Det hjelper jo veldig lite. Får du prate deg selv på hvor man borte båler?
Jeg sitter og produserer noe sånn epoxy som faen her for å få med oss lettere igjen. Jeg tenkte det var lettere at vi bærer epoxy enn at vi bærer Enn at vi pleier å bare bruke hendene med oss igjen. Altså, en sånn tann, by the way, er 100 epoxy.
Ikke sant?
Og per sånn jævel da er 200 epoxy.
Joe, get the fuck out of here! Keep your head down here. I see him over by the bar. This round's for you, Barola. Coming in!
In his day, Philly was formidable. No fucking surprise that the old Don kept him as close as he did. And sure as Philly had gotten older, he put on a few pounds, but absolutely no one fucked with Philly Pies Lombardi. Not unless they were fucking stupid.
Where are you, Barola, you yellow bastard? Let's go, move it, come on! Jesus Christ,
I helvete.
And Philly hadn't really trusted the other families, but by calling for a truce, he put the ball firmly in their court. Were they with us or against us? Well, they made their choice now, and Philly Lombardi was going to make them pay.
get on with it!
400 epoxy. Bak der ligger den flammekasteren min. Øverste.
Yeah, in his younger days, Philly had done a lot of heavy work. Contract killings and the like. I don't think even he knows how many people he's killed. Some say it's 20 on purpose, or maybe just a few more when he got angry. I tell you, Philly gets angry a lot.
Goddamn bloodbath! Everything comes through that cover! Shit! You said! Fuck, you fired first!
The only weakness I've ever known Philly to have is for kids. When Eggs' father disappeared years ago, Philly took both him and his mother in. Yeah.
Give me a gun, fucker!
So why did he take me to church at Charlie's that day and not Eggs? Maybe eggs was too dear to fill you. Maybe just knew that eggs couldn't cut it. I don't know. Sure as hell he never asked. At the end of the day, I was just doing my job.
Guys out here.
Come on! Cops are getting rolling down this alleyway.
So the other families had thrown in with the...
Holy fuck.
Stay here, I don't want anyone leaving this building.
Sure thing, boss.
Very impressive,
Maybe, hey.
Mr. Varela. You just can't find the staff nowadays.
Jade, get your ass
Ja, allerede 295 kilo jeg går og bærer på.
I'm here to collect.
I owe you and that.
Det er sant.
Is that it? Is that all you got?
Og det er bare vognen nå.
Mr. Varela.
Vil du pelle til boksen, eller?
Jeg tok ut noe, ja. Jeg har
Fortsetter å fly.
500 bokser på nå.
You're a very persistent man, Mr. Varela.
Videre til jeg er klare.
But you have definitely outstayed your welcome.
Some fucking bomb. This room was...
Help with inanimate objects.
How careless of me.
Fytti helvete.
Priceless. Kill him now.
Jeg er klare.
2, 3, 4,
Want your
5,
meeting?
6,
You
7.
can have your meeting.
That collection took my father years and
Kom inn.
So that's how you get Vietnamese gold into New York. You zip it up in a body bag, throw it in a casket, and voila, one dead and nameless GI destined for Calvary. But why the gold was ever buried, I don't know.
Get in there and help the sergeant. I'll hold them off in here.
Get over here now, soldier! That's an
Never
order!
signed up for this shit.
Get on the M60, soldier, and move these bastards down!
After my tour, I gotta deal with these everywhere.
Faen, 48 til er det.
Grid reference.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Romeo, Alpha.
Follow me, soldier!
I mean, let's face it, who'd ever go and fucking bury a fortune in gold on
Jeg hører at
purpose?
det er minimum 700
I
epoxy.
think at some point the plan must have gone all wrong. Somebody got greedy or somebody talked.
49 epoxy var
They'd
det.
have done better keeping their mouth shut.
Helvete.
But the fact remains that it ended up 6 feet under.
Never signed up for this shit.
Kan vi komme oss ned, eller? Eller skal vi gå innom hula her borte?
Og så vanskelig å gå gjennom den hula hvis du ikke har noe preparat i da.
Jeg har.
Truth is, I don't think I'll ever know why the gold ended up
Yeah,
getting
I
fucking
inventory.
buried, but it did. Anyway, I don't really care.
Hvis du tar over her.
As far as I'm concerned, it belongs to the family now. That's all I need to know. It's just a pity Johnny doesn't see it that way. Remember I told you before the Philly had taken in eggs as a kid when
Du
his
tar
father
over
was a
den
kid?
kassen nå.
Aye, well, that's not exactly the whole
For
truth.
nå i
See, Johnny's dad
helvete
had
for
been a
henne.
two-bit mobster trying to put on a $100 smile. He'd always been in Philly's shadow and he didn't really like it. So one day, after a whole lot of vino, he told Philly exactly what he thought of him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was the last fucking thing he ever did.
Fikk du de to vognene nå? Mm?
Hva står det nå, ja?
Ja, du fikk vognene nå. Den ligger her. Ligger den. Den ligger på utsida. Der ligger den. Ja, du blir jævlig tung. Ja, der ligger det huet av fucking hell.
Don't let those Charlie bastards into the complex!
See, Eggs is just like his
Ow.
old man. He's filled with the same self-doubt and insecurity his father was. It's
Ja,
in
det
his
er
fucking
det.
blood.
Her.
So when he laid eyes on the gold, I can
Ja,
just
det er på
imagine
labberen.
what thoughts started running through his head. He thinks the gold is his way out. Instead, it's gonna be the death of him.
Kommer det hjelpe deg litt, eller? Det er bak deg, andre veien. Eller du kan gå rundt der.
Johnny's never stopped thinking about what we saw that day. When he talked about his future, he hadn't really meant our future. In his mind, the future he talked about, the gold, was all his.
Ett skudd på halla og 39 skudd på pistolen. Det skal bare akkurat ut. Ja, stemmer det. Du må komme til meg.
Halla, gutta.
Ja,
Ok, hva er det som skjer nå, da?
alt det her
Men sitter gutta og spiller
Jeg og Ari sitter og spiller Icarus, sånn.
Kan du komme hit, Viking?
Jeg driver og venter på maten.
Du må være lyset mitt.
Jeg kan kjøpe spillet, det kan jeg. For det koster bare 40 kroner. Men hvilken DLC er det jeg trenger?
Stryks.
Her, hva sa du?
Stryks. Stryks. Der spiller vi.
Nå pærer jeg på mat.
Det var smak. Hvorfor gikk du ikke bare forbi?
Men det er jo ikke gøy å ikke ha hele spillet. Hvis jeg skal kjøpe hvis jeg kjøper...
Du trenger ikke hele. Du spiller på ett kart.
For Nara.
200 kroner.
Takk for infoen.
La meg... Faen, så er det spørsmål om jeg har plass til spillet, da.
Det er ikke så svært. Å, fucking hell. Jeg elsker polarbil.
Ja, jeg elsker polarbil.
Faen, jeg har faen ikke plass.
Nei! Nei! Er du...
Ja, der, ja.
Ja, men har du spanningspunktet i hytta?
Hæ?
Har du spanningspunktet i hytta? Helt borti her?
Det husker jeg ikke.
Nei, så se da. Trykker du spannen, se.
Skal jo for faen ikke... innspille.
I need to find a way up to Jade's apartment.
Du bare trykker på holde spannen gjennom. What the fuck skjedde med det?
Respawna da. Får vi se.
Med meg. Det var du som respawna.
Jeg respawna helt ned i basen.
Jeg
hadde glemt å sette på one point.
Ja, du er heldig enn meg, for jeg respawner på en random lokasjon.
Jeg skal ta det. Kanskje.
Ja.
Hvis ikke det går, så er det...
Jeg respawner random.
Oi, hva faen var den lyden?
Det blir moro.
Damproblem, jeg har ikke våpen til å ta meg av krokodiller eller noe ennå.
Ja, ikke jeg heller.
Guards, dispose of this fool.
Hvis det er en trøst.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Hvor lang tid tar det å laste ned drita da?
Spørs hvordan det ser ut da.
Ja, det er jo ikke bra i det hele tatt. Så det er...
Din flaks. 8 timer.
Ja. Jeg er på 5% nå.
Jeg er jo faen bedre enn det også, altså.
Nå er jeg ikke inne på noe.
Gikk du ut av Minecraft?
Jeg gjorde det.
Hva skjer?
Nei, jeg skal prøve her drittspiller du sitter og maser om da.
Det er ikke drittspill. Det er du spiller, det er drittspill.
Ja, men streamen liker det.
De liker å se deg feile. Au. Jeg starter litt nærmere enn deg.
Jeg kommer snart tilbake. Jeg skal bare gå og lage meg en smoothie mens jeg laster ned.
Jeg har ikke du råd til, du blir så jævla feit av det.
Det er du da.
Dra igjen da.
Dere ser meg. Ja, det... Men jeg spiller jo på toppen av klippet. Når jeg skulle ned på denne klippen, så vet du jo hvordan det gikk. Faen, jeg er lang vei.
Det er langt til.
Du har jo i hvert fall et eller annet i basen, og du kan jo til å crafte deg en pil og bue i basen for eksempel, da.
Au.
Jeg kan ikke gjøre det engang, jeg er ikke i nærheten engang. Det begynner å faen meg bli kveld også, enda bedre. Igjen, du kan crafte deg lommelig til basen.
Ja, for det tror jeg tenkte på det.
Ja, du bare gikk den.
Jeg gjorde det.
Det var gjennom den.
You hear that?
Heal what?
Exactly. It's too
Nei,
fucking
lag meg en torch da.
Look, I don't like this either, but Philly says this guy's a good fella.
Hey, Joe.
Det er det nærmeste jeg kommer nå.
Piber og sticks.
Det er det nærmeste jeg kommer nå. Det er bare spare da. Et wooden spare som ikke gjør noe skade. Jeg må ta mer stammen da.
Javelin har 3 sticks til og 5 piber til.
Here he comes!
Thing is, if it had been the easy job Egg said it was going to be, then he'd have been in there instead of me and the guys. He'd have been there to conclude the deal with the arms dealer. The fact that he wasn't spoke fucking volumes to me. I don't know, to be honest, I suppose we knew we were walking into a trap, but I had to know if Johnny had turned bad. I needed to see it for myself, you know? If he could betray the man who'd saved his worthless fucking life, then he wouldn't think twice about betraying the whole family. I needed to know for sure. At first, I didn't know for sure that Eggs was there that morning, but this thing had his stench all over it. You know, it's funny, I've been thinking about Johnny just before the first attack. How he'd have reacted if he knew I got to the goal first.
Oh, fucking hell.
At first, I didn't know for sure that Eggs was there that morning, but this thing had his stench all over it.
Rocks.
You know, it's funny, I've been thinking about Johnny just before the first attack.
Du kan se sånn det med til Jaguar.
I got to the goal first.
Ikke da.
Jeg overlevde. Men ikke mer enn
The thing that
akkurat.
made Johnny different was his temper. You know, when he got angry, he'd just do crazy things. He was more reckless back then. He never shied away from a fight, regardless of the odds.
Men en til, så er jeg ferdig.
Anyway, for some reason I can't remember now, Johnny told me he got into a fight with a neighborhood gang. And during the
Oh,
fight, some
dear.
fucker cracked him over the head with a metal pipe, put him in the hospital for weeks.
Det var vel drikke da. Det var til null.
Jeg kjøpte meg et spare. Nei, jeg lagde meg et spare bare.
Airborne? Det er ikke helvete. Mulig.
Men still, du kan jo bare knappe ting i basen, og så klappe igjen.
Kan jeg ta med meg noe mat? Bra basen.
Du har alltid basen, du din lille kuk. Jeg starter ikke luft heller, da.
Anybody who'd seen Johnny fight said his brains must have been scrambled to try and take on a whole street gang. And when he was released from the hospital, everybody started calling him Johnny Scrambled Eggs Biondo. You know what? Get to that fight, something in Johnny changed. The recklessness was gone. He became scared and never got over it. Yeah, sure.
Laks for meg.
I never thought I'd see the fucking day when the families would stoop so low as to consort with the triad, but like I said before, they gotten weak. And even they had started to realize that the balance of power had shifted, but not in their favor.
Joey, the M60!
Jeg kommer ikke lage med gassmann og basen jeg ikke har blueprints på.
Philly had wanted me to send another one of what he called his little messages, but this time it was to the triad. And he didn't really give a fuck about the other families anymore. He knew where the real threat came from. First on my hit list was the triad boss. He decided to make his stand in the store.
You! Go take this fucker out!
No, that's just broken.
Protect me, you fool!
Didn't take much to take care of him.
Hey, boss! The security head!
This guy was one of the capos. One of his goons was trying to bash down a door to let him out. I had to finish him before he got away.
Kill me!
So much for him. I can't say I was exactly surprised that Johnny was fraternizing with the Chinese. I mean, he might be a fucking coward, but he ain't stupid. If they're so obviously trying to kill me, he had nobody else to run to. By the time I reached the last capo, he practically shit his pants and was trying to get out down the fire escape.
Die. Am I?
Needless to say, he didn't get away either. Great, they locked the gates. How the hell do I get into this place? Huh. This'll do nicely. I wonder where Johnny's taking the gold.
Yeah, you guys knew I was on my way, huh?
Again?
You fuckers are just lining up to die today.
Now, where's that switch? Ah, here we go. Jesus, this really stinks. And it's not just the fish.
Hvis du kommer deg inn I basen her og på lagt, så skal jeg legge meg her, ja. Du får dag.
Kom. Ja, der er inne.
Mamma.
Kom.
Da blir jo fyllampa med igjen. Der.
Hvis jeg kan trykke det for den jævla smoothien sin.
Søking på Spotify.
Jeg har ingen på henne. Yes, problemet der er at to skal gjøre det rundt der.
Kan ikke du bare teleporte meg til da?
Oh, Johnny, you fucking
idiot. Har ikke gjort det.
Jeg var på kanskje ikke gjort det på det spillet her, nei.
Even now in heaven there were angels carrying savage
Jeg har med alt ditt. Utenom flammekasteren min. Fall.
Prøv å komme oppover.
Jeg er på 400 kilo.